Hi everyone, and welcome to Music Time. It is a beautiful fall day, and so I decided that I would take the show into my backyard and spend some time outdoors. Now, as you know, I always like introducing new instruments to you, and there is a new instrument hiding underneath this blanket. It looks like a kind of a strange shape. Do you have any guesses what it might be? I'm wondering what you're thinking. Well, I'm going to talk to you about this instrument in just a little bit. But first, I wanted to share with you one of my all-time favorite Halloween time poems called 5 Little Pumpkins. So I'm going to get a couple of my props ready. We're going to move the secret instrument to the side and get some props ready to go. This is how the poem goes. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "I'm ready for some fun." And ooh went the wind, and out went the lights. And the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Good job saying the poem with me. Now, I heard that somebody made a little tune to go along with the poem, and so I'm going to grab my ukulele and I'm going to play the tune with you. All right, I hope your singing voices are ready. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "I'm ready for some fun." And ooh went the wind, and out went the lights. And the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. All right, good job. Okay, I know you've been wanting to find out what is under this blanket, so I am going to show you. Here we go. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Now, I don't know about you, but this has got to be the weirdest looking instrument that I've ever seen. It's called a waterphone. Isn't it interesting looking? Now, I started to do some research about the waterphone, and I learned that it was invented by a man named Richard Waters. So I thought, oh, I bet he named it a waterphone so that everybody would give him credit for inventing this instrument. But really, it's called a waterphone because, and I bet you've guessed it because you're so smart, you need to put water into it to make the sound come out. So I already have some water inside this chamber right here, but I'm going to add a little bit more to it, just like that. And I'm going to grab my bow. Now, one thing I want to tell you about this instrument is that it doesn't really play regular notes like you might hear on a piano or on a kalimba. It's used to make kind of like some spooky sounds that you might hear in a scary movie. So I have a bow, which is what you use on a stringed instrument, and I'm going to move the bow along these rods, and then as I'm doing that, I'm going to be sloshing the water around to bend the sound a bit. So I want you to listen to it. Don't be scared. It sounds extra creepy. Here we go. Let's listen again. Do you hear that scary sound? Sometimes people will turn the bow onto the wooden side and they'll make another scary sound, something like this. Listen again. Now, if you don't have a bow, you can use your hand to drum the bottom of it. Listen. Do you hear how the water bends the sound? All right, now I thought it would be really fun if we said our poem one more time, but we added some creepy sound effects for the witches and the wind. All right, here we go. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "I'm ready for some fun." And whoo went the wind, and out went the lights, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. That was so fun! I'm so glad that you said that poem with me. Well, I want to say a special thank you to the Oak Lawn Community High School speech department, because they're the ones that allowed me to borrow this cool Waterphone. And I also want to add that it's always a great idea to check our website and to click on the calendar link so that you can see what the Youth Services Department is doing and have a little bit of fun with us. So thanks again for joining us, and I hope to see you soon online or maybe even inside of the library. Thanks again, friends. We'll see you later.